So today what you're going to be asked to do is create one of these two graduation invitations. You have option 1 or option 2. They both require you to include a certain amount of components. So let's zoom in here into the instructions and look. What I'm going to ask is for you to include your name, your expected graduation year, as well as the location of graduation, an RSVP date, all the graphic elements that you see, and I don't want to use you using the colors that I have. I want you to use your own unique color scheme, okay? I would love for you to get as creative as you can. Now here's the breakdown. For option 1, there's a few components you have to make. What I've tried to do here is show you the final product, as well as all the graphic components you're going to need. For example, to make the little black shape underneath the class of 2013, you're going to need to start off with a rectangle, just a regular rectangle tool. And then I'm going to make this black just so you can see. You're going to need to use your direct selection tool. And I've shown you here in the instructions that you have to click on the anchor point and pull outward. Do the same thing with the other point, and that's how you get that kind of shape that we're going to need, okay? To create the two little lines that kind of make up the space between the name, you're going to need your line segment tool. It just makes lines. Yours might be by itself, or it might be with your shape. You just have to click and drag to make a straight line. I like to hold shift just so my line is really super straight. Now right now I have no color on it, which is why I can't see it. So I'm going to select it and make sure in my properties panel the stroke has a color. All right, make it black. Now the one that's going to take the longest is your graduation cap and gown. What I've tried to show you here is how I made it. Most of these shapes are basic shapes, right? Like a rectangle makes up the base, ellipse or an oval. I'm going to make these different colors so you can see. Okay, the only one that's a little odd is the top of the cap. So let me show you how to make that. You just take a rectangle. I'm going to move this one over while I work. Then you take your direct selection tool again. You grab a corner and you just pull it. Okay, so the top of the cap is just a square that's in an angle. So using your direct selection tool will allow you to get that shape. Okay, once you're done making all the little pieces of your cap and gown, you're going to combine it using your shape builder tool, this tool right here. Okay, then the rest of your work comes putting this all together. You're going to need to use your type tool, right? You're going to need to set your type, and when I say set, I just mean change the fonts. The fonts can be your own choice. They don't have to look exactly like mine, but you have to include the information, right? You're going to have to type out the words, please join us for right, the words grad party. You're going to put your name and your information. Make this really about you and your graduation that's coming up sooner than you realize. For option 2, it's very similar. You're still making a cap and gown, but you're just making this bottom little circle that you see the information down here that's yellow, which I made with an ellipse and 3 rectangles. Okay, again, either option is going to require you to insert and create your own information using the type tool, using your character panel, and create a few little graphic elements using your shape and shape builder tool. Be precise, be detail oriented, and be patient. Good luck.